What's going on, family? As you know, a big thing that makes us who we are, whether it be culture or heritage, is history. And that's no different from the military branches also. Some of the guidelines, principles, all these things are based off of history. And I don't want to be the negative guy that says out with the old, in with the new, but it's more of remembering where we came from and then bettering ourselves from that. And in this instance, we are remembering the USS Kitty Hawk, which has been decommissioned some time ago. So in this video, I'm going to talk about the information, a little bit of history about it. And then towards the end, some questions that I'll have for you also, whether you have served or know someone that has served on it. But with that being said, let's get into it. The Kitty Hawk was the last oil-fired Navy carrier, and it departed Saturday. It served 48 years before decommissioning in 2009, and it received, a good amount of nicknames, but the one nickname right there. I'm pretty sure people had other names for it, but I'm gonna leave it at that. But moving on, it was reportedly sold to the Texas Shipbreaking Company for, you won't believe it, for 1 cent. That and the JFK also. In most cases, if you're trying to go from the West Coast to the East Coast, you'll go through the Panama Canal. But due to the size, it has to go all the way down to South America and back up. And looking back here at my notes, it was the first carrier of its class. And like any other ship, it worked through the hardships. The crew did what it had to do like any other ship, whether it's modern day or back then. Whatever the mission was, they got the mission done. They conducted 6 Vietnam tours, and they received the Presidential Citation. And it spent the last decade of its ship life in Yokosuka, Japan. Shout out to all my 7th Fleet people out there. If you're in 7th Fleet, go ahead and comment down below. Just want to do some fun facts about Kitty Hawk. Fun fact number 1 was it was the floating White House on June 7, 1963, due to JFK actually spending the night on board, which I thought was pretty cool. This fun fact number 2, it is the second oldest active ship in the Navy, right behind USS Constitution, which I'll say it was behind the USS Constitution. So that's pretty cool. Third one, it has a key on board. And no, it's not the key to what you think it is. It's a key that was used to unlock the rudders in case the ship lost steering from the bridge. So whatever pieces of equipment and all that cool stuff on there, I'm pretty sure they're gonna put it in a museum somewhere or a good memorial for people can go back and reminisce on that. And a fun fact that I found out, number 4, was they have a rogue elevator. So instead of it going up and down, it moved at a 6-degree angle to accommodate the enlarged jet blast deflectors that were required by the F-14 Tomcat, and we're up to like the F-35 now. So that just shows the history of the ship. But if you've seen on social media, some people might have been tweeting about it. You've seen it on Navy Times, Military Times. And I found this tweet from the U.S. Navy Institute that says they started their final voyage from Bremerton to the scrapyard in Texas, built for $264 million in 1961, which equates up to $2.6 billion in 2021. It was sold to the scrap company for 1 cent. For another penny, the company also got USS John F. Kennedy. So I'm pretty sure it wasn't on Facebook Marketplace or Craigslist, but who knows? You could have gotten you a good old aircraft carrier for 1 cent. I'm pretty sure people would have towed it somehow with Tesla's Cybertruck. I don't know. But all joking aside, I reached out to a group of folks to see if they were willing to share some information about it, about their time on board. One person said he joined back in 2005, broken service, and he said he wanted a good, challenging ship to better himself. He was an HT, and he's like, hey, you know what, give me Kitty Hawk. As a result from there, he made chief on that, and he retired in 2017. There's another gentleman that said that if it wasn't for Kitty Hawk and of course the people on board, the people that fought for him and took care of him, he wouldn't have made Master Chief. But the thing that I want to ask of you is, if you did serve on board, how was your time on board there, just due to all the history and things that have come from it? And then speaking of history, if you're a history buff or Navy history, go ahead and check out the card that I have up there for Navy history. And then towards the end, just realize that, hey, even though this ship is gone, the memories will still always be there. I know this is probably not the best news people might want in the beginning of the year, but at the same time, I feel as if it's real good that everyone knows that, hey, this is going on. And speaking of what's going on, if you are still in the service, I would say at the end of this video, go ahead and check out my Navy calendar video to just so you know what to expect. Because the Navy really doesn't change that much regarding evals and all this other good jazz. But with that being said, thank you for your time. Like, share, subscribe. And if you have served on Kitty Hawk or know someone that has, please comment down below. I would love to hear from you. With that being said, thank you for your time. Have a great day.